What is going on? Welcome back to Financial Journey. So today I want to talk about SoFi, more specifically the rumors around a stock split. So I'm going to explain what a stock split is and hypothetically why SoFi is even bringing that up. But before I get into any of that, making sure you guys hit that thumbs up, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. If you do like my channel and support the growth, take a look at my memberships, link in the description below, or just hit the join button at the bottom of the screen. With that, let's get right to it. So before I talk about the reverse split, I just want to look at the price. So 17.14% up today. So very exciting Friday the 13th. But that being said, I didn't want to really elaborate on the price or anything. Just want to give praise to the stock market for a nice rebound. Let me know in the comments below if you do think that this is just a bull trap or if this is the real deal, if we are going to continue our uptrend. But that aside though, when it came down to it, there was this that did come out on the 12th, a proxy statement for the notice to the shareholders. And within that, it brings up a reverse split, the conversation about the reverse split. So I'm going to talk about that, but this came out, like I said, on the 12th. Conveniently, I did do a video on the 11th, one day prior, and I brought up the exact same thing. So $5, why $5 is such a big deal? If you want an in-detail discussion, definitely take a look at this video. It is very beneficial, but at the end of the day, why is $5 such a big deal? Because there is a lot of institutions and hedge funds that invest in SoFi that if we do break below that $5 mark, that is the cutoff for them. Because hypothetically, anything below $5 is classified as a penny stock. And there is a lot of thresholds out there that do not allow a lot of institutions and hedge funds to invest in a penny stock. And I just want to break this down and show you. So looking right here, this ultimately is the ownership breakdown. Institutions hold 328 million shares of SoFi, strategic entities 193.86 million. So like I said, I'm not giving you any BS. This is the single-handed reason why they are talking about a reverse split. Because if we do break below that $5 mark, then majority of these strategic entities will have to sell their position. So this is why a lot of stocks do have that as a disclaimer, saying that they have that in their back pocket just in case we do break below that $5 mark, then we can do a reverse split and save that. So in case you don't know what a reverse split is, hypothetically, if SoFi is trading at $5 or even $4, then they would do a 2-to-1, 5-to-1, or whatever it is reverse split, making the actual share price above the $5 mark. But whatever you have as far as shares, that does get cut in half. So for instance, if it is a 2-to-1 reverse split, then if you had 10 shares, now you have 5. So at the end of the day, the market cap still stays the same. They just adjust the share price. So that is one thing that is very beneficial, but this is only as a backup, just in case, like I said, we do break below that $5. Hands down, that was the easiest explanation. But when it comes down to it though, reverse split is a very touchy subject. No investor ever wants to hear that, nor dilution. So the fact that they are bringing this up is just more of a hedge in case we do break below that, because having 193.86 million shares kind of returned is a very big deal. So like I said, definitely take a look at this video because it does break it down in a little bit more detail. At the end, I don't see this as a big deal because in reality, if we did break below that $5 mark, the selling pressure would be absolutely through the roof. And I don't think any SoFi investor actually does understand that. And if they did, they would really be voting for this, because a reverse stock split in their back pocket is always advantageous, because at the end of the day, there is still the bumpy ride ahead of us no matter what. It is a long-term investment, and a reverse stock split by no means discredits any part of the company. In certain circumstances, for instance on the NASDAQ, if a company is unable to stay above that $1 mark, then they can get delisted. So reverse stock split in that case can be seen as a negative, but in this case, it's kind of neutral. It's just doing it in the favorability of the investors. So this is why I feel it is very advantageous. Keep in mind though, I am not a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence at the end of the day. And if you don't know what a reverse stock split is based on what I said, highly suggest just researching it. Investopedia has a lot of good information. And with that said though, I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And if you do need a little bit more further as well explanation on anything I said, feel free to drop a comment. I will gladly explain it all over again to whoever needs it. But at the end of the day, this is why I feel it is a very advantageous thing to have in your back pocket. Not a big deal at the end. And if you do like my channel and support the growth, take a look at my memberships, link in the description below, or just hit the join button at the bottom of the screen. With that said, I appreciate you guys watching, and let's all make a lot of money on SoFi.